Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander-in-Chief of the Culture Warriors, Bill O'Reilly. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming out to see me here. Beautiful day in California. I was outside for approximately 8 minutes, but I enjoyed every second of it. Culture Warrior is, I think, my most important book. It was a book that I was born to write. You know, the other books I enjoy, they all had a different theme. Who's Looking Out for You is obviously trying to help you guys out and steer you around some pitfalls that other people have experienced. But this book here, this is about America. I mean, and what's going on now in the country that a lot of people just don't realize. And it's funny because usually when a book comes out on Monday, there'll be a big surge of sales, and then it'll go down a little on Tuesday and gone a little on Wednesday. But this book has been going up the last 2 days because the word of mouth on it it's unlike anything that's ever been in print. And it's basically a book that challenges you to be a culture warrior, to be one. Now, I don't tell you to be like me. I'm a traditional culture warrior. I lay out the landscape. I said, here are the traditional culture warriors, here are the SPs, the secular progressives, and you decide what you want to be. And, of course, we have this little test, little quiz on BillO'Reilly.com where you answer these 5 questions, and you'll know what you are. But anyway, this struggle, in America is beneath the surface. It's beneath the surface. It's not like the terror war where everybody knows what the stakes are. This is a stealth war, but it intersects with the terror war, and you saw it today when Congress passed the legislation to allow the military and the president to fight the terrorists the way pretty much they want to, by a military court. And the objections to that came from the secular progressive army, the SPs. Now, according to the polls, the traditionalists outnumber the SPs about 3 to 1. About 60% of us are traditionalists. About 20% are SPs, secular progressives. And the other 20% are what I call mall zombies. Okay? Not quite sure what country they live in, but they do use American currency. But if you go down to the mall and you say, hey, what about that Guantanamo Bay? And they go, is that a new store? All right. These, unfortunately, about 20% of people have no clue at all. You know who they are. Okay? They're dancing with the stars. They're singing in the rain. You know, when you think about it, it's not a bad place, not a bad way to live. You know, a little karaoke here, a little cha-cha there. What are you going to do? But for those of us who love our country and are engaged in a daily effort to make it better, which I hope all of you are in your own way, the culture war is something that you need to understand because it has gotten so intense. Well, you know, on Google there are 8.5 million hits on me. 8.5 million. And 8.4 million say nasty things about me. All right? And thank God my mother's 83, doesn't understand Google or anything. Doesn't know, you know. She knows the neighborhood likes me. She's happy. If she could see what they were saying to me in cyberspace, my God. Well, why do they hate me so much? Why do they fear me? I'm just a loudmouth, a blabbermouth, right? I got a TV show, I got a radio show. They don't have to watch or listen, do they? Why is this vehemence against this O'Reilly? You know, they mention my name in some quarters and they go crazy. You know, like David Letterman is like this. You know? Dave, relax. Why? And it's because I basically tell you what they're up to. What they're up to. And they are the SP Army, the 20% of Americans. And you say, listen, O'Reilly, if we got 60% and they only have 20, hey, there's no sweat. They got the media. They got the media in their pocket, okay? LA Times, New York Times, CNN, ABC, you know, they have that, and they have buku bucks, big money. Did a thing tonight on The Factor, a very interesting story about Robert Redford, who starts this little Sundance cable channel. ostensibly to run movies that people don't see, you know, independent films, and give you a chance to discover a filmmaker. Well, what the Sundance Channel has turned into is a secular progressive propaganda mill. And who's pumping money into it? George Soros. There he is again. Okay? So that's the kind of stuff that we report on and we let you know about. And that, boy, they don't want that exposition. They don't want you guys to know this stuff. And that's why I think this book's going to be my most successful book. I hope you enjoy it. It's a pleasure to see you all. Now, here's what we're going to do, just to make sure that everybody gets home before Sunday. I'm going to go sign your books, and just give me your first name or give it to the nice people who are going to be helping me, and I'll personalize to Bob, to Joan. Now, I can't write Simonetti and Strakabakovis, and, you know, I can't. I figure if I get your first name in the book, you'll know who you are, all right? Now, the other thing I can't do on these book signings, and I'm only going to do 5. This is the first one I'm doing. And this is perfect, you know, in the sense that you're here. We know how many are here. You don't have to go crazy and all of that. But the other thing I can't do is I can't shake hands because I'm like this. It's not that I don't want to. I would love to do it for you. But we will do the picture deal. You get the picture. You get the signature. But I have to keep moving. If my hand stops, it falls off. All right? So you would be taking my wrist with you home, which I'm sure some of you would enjoy, because you could sell it on eBay and you make some money. All right, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's very kind of you to come out and see me. I hope you enjoy the book. I hope you like it. If you don't like it, you let me know. All right?